A few months ago on a conference call, Elon Musk and Tesla themselves came out and said that they plan to release an insurance product for their customers, which will not only be cheaper than what's existing out there, but also be a better option for consumers. And they got a lot of kickback for this from the bears, from the media, and even from great investors like Warren Buffett. Let's have a listen here.
The success of the insurance company, of the auto companies getting into the insurance business, are probably about as likely as the success of the insurance companies getting into the auto business.
Well, fast forward a few months later, and Tesla is here to prove everyone wrong, because they just actually came out and announced that they will be releasing this insurance product very soon here in California. So in this video, what I want to do is go over two things and answer two main questions. The first question being, what exactly is this insurance? What are some details behind it? The second thing I want to discuss really is why I believe this is a step in the right direction for Tesla for really taking over the auto industry, and why I believe the stock is severely undervalued right now with all these things considered. Okay, so let's answer the first question here. What exactly is this insurance product? Well, at this point, what we know is that it will be cheaper than competing products out there in the insurance world. So when a Tesla owner is shopping for insurance for their Tesla, if they go directly to Tesla, they will most likely save around 20% on their premiums. Now, we don't have an exact dollar amount for this, but Tesla has said around 20% is a fair estimation. And this is because they cut out a lot of additional fees that traditional insurance companies offer and charge their customers, and that's why they're able to bring the price points so much lower than the competition. Now, at this point, you can see here that there's no insurance partner named yet for this plan, but the California Department of Insurance website shows Tesla was licensed as a broker to conduct business on behalf of the state National Insurance Company, Inc., a unit of Markel Corp. And this has actually been in the works for a little while here at Tesla. Before they came out and made that announcement, they were doing things behind the scenes to actually start the approval process, and now it seems like everything has gone through and they're pretty much ready for launch. And the coverage itself, from what we know, will be comprehensive, so it will be very competitive, if not better, from what we have in the market currently today. And really what it comes down to is that any Tesla owner right now would have a very hard time convincing themselves not to switch over to Tesla's insurance, not only because it's going to give you pretty much the same coverage, if not better, but it's also going to save you roughly 20% a year on your premiums. So there's really no reason why you wouldn't switch over to Tesla's insurance offering. So now what I want to discuss actually is why I believe that this is a step in the right direction for Tesla becoming a massive company that people are just not realizing right now. This little snippet from this article that I saw actually perfectly summarizes it. So it says that data from Tesla vehicles when in autonomous mode will decrease the frequency and severity of collision claims for Tesla owners. And this is a major factor that will allow Tesla to offer insurance at a lower cost. And this is key. This is something that you need to make note of, because no other competitor out there, BMW, Honda, Toyota, Volkswagen, none of these other big competitors are able to match Tesla when it comes to their autonomous driving or their AI technology. So that means they're not going to be able to match Tesla's insurance, even if they plan to launch their own insurance down the road. They don't really have that level of technology where they can actually go out in confidence and say, we're going to insure our drivers at a lower cost, because they don't have the AI technology to back it up yet. And really, from a consumer standpoint, if you're out there looking for a new car, you're looking for something that's future-proof, something you don't have to upgrade, and a lot of people are looking at Tesla for this reason. It's clear that the trend now is moving to electric cars, with every manufacturer trying to launch their own electric product. So if you look at that space, Tesla is the leader in that space. Then on top of that, you want a car that performs well, has good performance. Tesla has that. On top of that, you want a car that has good range, equivalent to a gas car. Tesla has that. And in addition to that, you want as much savings as possible. So electric offers you that with the supercharging stations and the ability to have these charging stations at your house. And then of course, the cherry on top is this insurance offering, which adds another layer of savings for the consumer. So really, when I'm out there looking at the different options for cars, especially for electric cars, it's really a no-brainer which one comes out on top here. Now, in my opinion, Tesla stock has not priced in this huge opportunity as of right now. We are still well below the all-time highs on this stock, and Wall Street is still pessimistic on Tesla, along with many other investors like Buffett, like we saw earlier. But what Tesla has shown is that they prove all these doubters wrong time and time again, and those early investors that believed in the company back in the day when they went public are up massively on their position, and I believe will be up massively in the future as well. Even if we enter Tesla right now at around $200 something per share, I believe in the next 5 to 10 years, this stock will be up much higher than current prices. So I truly believe that this Tesla insurance story is not really being considered too seriously by investors still, and this really provides great opportunity for investors like myself that see the potential of what this could become. I think as soon as we see the amount of customers that switch Tesla insurance and start signing up for this, the media will start picking up on this and Wall Street will start buying the stock once again, in my opinion, which will lead, of course, to higher prices. And really, from my perspective, it seems that a lot of things are building up in the right direction for Tesla in 2020. We have the Model Y, which is set to begin production in 2020. We have the Tesla Gigafactory in China, which is set up to get to full scale in 2020. And now we have this Tesla insurance, which will most likely be in full form in 2020. So 2020 is really looking like a strong year for Tesla. And I believe 2019 may be the last year that Tesla remains in the 200s. So I'm taking advantage of this, and I will most likely add to this position before the end of this year. So I'm personally excited to see how this plays out. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're excited to see how this plays out. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Tesla. I know it's a very controversial stock here on the channel. So I love reading the comments, and I will reply to each and every one of them. Guys, drop a huge like on this video if you enjoyed this. Don't forget to share this with a friend as well, maybe one who owns a Tesla who could benefit from this insurance plan. But either way, guys, don't forget to invest positively, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.